Alright, it's connected. Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Salaki about the music in the back, Lord willing, you can still hear us. And yeah, we know we just on our way back from camp, and as we're passing by, we're seeing, all these, you got Jake out, and it's like more than usual. You know what I'm saying? By cars on the street, by the stores with their, they set up their children. Everybody's chilling, having a good time. Barbecues, no masks on, nothing. And we watching Jake, and knowing the things to come. They're living without a care in life, without a worry in the world. And we look at them like, yo, this is what Yahushai. Remember when he saw the siege of Jerusalem and he cried, and he warned them about what's to come. Because you're seeing Jake in a calm, mellow-like state. Let's see if we can get that real quick. Calm, mellow-like state, okay? But knowing the things that are about to happen to this place, man. You good. Alright, knowing the things that are about to happen to this place, if only Jake knew, alright, man, they just chilling, man. Okay, and if you were to try and tell them, they look at you like you had 5 heads on. Right. Probably try to take your heads off or something like that. Like, they don't want to hear it, okay? But hey, man, when Esau rolls up into these neighborhoods, that's why the scriptures say, they're going to dash your children to pieces before your eyes. Right. All right, you're gonna have a lot of these Israelites. All right, your wives, your parents, your children, they're all gonna be ruthlessly put down, man. Okay, whether it's by the gun or they got their heads stomped out or whatever the case may be. And these people are not prepared. You're not prepared physically. All right, you're definitely not prepared physically now because. Over the period of this lockdown, okay, they've used this as an opportunity, all right, to weaken your immune system. All right, they've weakened our people physically, they've weakened our people spiritually, they've weakened our people in every sense, and now you've let your guard down. Right before the ultimate onslaught, here it is, winter's coming. These people ain't prepared. They're not thinking of, what happened? What's gonna happen this winter? See, when the first wave came, we were sort of getting out of winter, but now we're going into winter, and they've really established the premise for them to come on harder, all right, with this so-called second wave. But people are just chilling out here. Literally, we're looking at them right now, and they're just chilling. In that 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, all right, that's the mindset our people are in, man. If you were to tell them right now, yo, all hell's about to break loose in a few months, if that, they'll look at you like, all right, whatever. They're trying to smoke that hookah or dance around and party and be vain.
Right. And Esau got him all set up, and he's going like a prey. All right, you set up a predator sets up his prey and gets him on the kill, man. And that's what Esau is doing, man. They're going to grab you by the jugular, and that'll be it. Because right now, like the brother said, as we're passing by, you see a lot of people in groups. Definitely not so-called social distancing. All right, physical distancing. They're not doing none of that. All right, everybody's sitting around each other, eating and drinking and sipping. All right, talking, laughing, dancing. Okay, with no mask on, or like basically no precautions of anything that's happening around the world right now. And even if COVID was a real thing, this right now that people are doing is a cause and effect. Right now, the cause is happening. So when the effect starts to roll out, a lot of people are going to be caught off like, yo, how do we stop this? But the cause is something that's happening over time. So what Esau is doing right now is he found a way to keep you indoors for so long, and then he let you out. Just suddenly just let you out, man. You got the mayor of New Jersey who came out, I believe, a week or so ago, or 2 weeks ago. He said the lockdown is off abruptly, man, completely, just right away. Shut that thing down.
The numbers are going up.
The numbers are going up. They're spiking again.
Record numbers daily.
Right.
Daily.
But the news is not really broadcasting it because this is what they want. They want you people to be outside so you can get caught off guard. And then when that second wave comes in, which it will come in, guess what's going to happen? They're going to be taking drastic measures, like bringing out the vaccine. Everybody has to be mandated to be vaccinated, because if you're going to go outside and enjoy some type of so-called social life or whatever it might be, we can't have you doing whatever you did, because when we gave you the chance to go out, guess what? You didn't take the precautionary measures. So now we have to make the decisions for you, man. And these they're chomping at the bit to come out and do whatever they got to do. The governor from Cali,
Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom, that nigga. He's a high level demon, man. You can see from his face. He got the face of a purge character, man. You know? So he can't wait to take off his mask and start purging too. Cause you best believe he gonna be in them times purging too. Okay, when cause that's why they're taking away the police officers. You're gonna have people coming out, but there's no cops to control them. Guess what happens? People are gonna start wilding out, man. They get drugged out, they get drunk a little bit. People are gonna start doing things that they normally would do. If cops were there, they'll hold back. Or at least you're gonna see, hey, it happens all the time. The past few years, during the summertime, you have these groups and stuff making noise and staying up all night, doing all this extra shit. They'll have problems where cops is gonna be there. You hear bottles pop, a fight breaks out. The cops are right there. People call the cops, and you see the cops around there, interrogating and doing their shit. Now the cops are not gonna be here when those fights break out and people start shooting each other and cutting each other up and stabbing each other. Who's gonna bring that control, man?
Right.
And then it's gonna just escalate. It's like a virus. It goes from one end to another like a cancer, and it keeps on developing, man. You know what I'm saying? So they've already gotten the people's minds primed for that vaccine to come out. And when it comes out, guess what? You're gonna take that chip too. A lot of people are gonna take that chip, man, because it's leading to that. You know what I'm saying? It's all leading to that right now, man. People are not regarding none of that shit. They're not caring about social distance and nobody cares no more, man. You can see it. Nobody got masks on. Like, yo, what the fuck?
So Esau needs a reason now to show you why that is a mistake, and you are giving him the exact excuse he's looking for. Now I have a reason to push harder for the vaccine because I know that I can control the numbers even much more now because I have a valid excuse. If everybody was at home, then it'd be like, well, how are the numbers still going up if everybody's home and quarantining? But now everybody's out. And then we're showing you with Florida, Texas, they're seeing record spikes daily, right? But then we're not gonna push too hard on this so you don't pay attention. You don't care. And then over time, when it gets out of hand, then we come out and say, oh, look, it's too late because of people. But hold on. Cuomo's promoting reopening, but I thought he was the one saying that we should be more alert. Right. Shouldn't you see the numbers in Texas and Florida and say, hold up. Maybe we should wait and watch the trend before we reopen. No, he's like, no, we're okay. We made it through. He's already speaking like he's at the finish line. Not knowing the second round of the race is about to begin. All right, he got you guys in a bag, in a trick bag, man. I got 1 Thessalonians 5.
Get there.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right, so we know that it's going to come unexpectedly. Right. To the world, of course, but to us, we know how Yahushua's return is going to be. Nobody's expecting Yahushua's return right now. Everybody knows it's the end of the world, but what are things to happen during the end of the world? People don't. You ask anyone in the streets, they're not going to be able to tell you, because if they were, they will really be preparing for that. Now that's the epic. That's the top of the whole story. That's the end of the story. When the Messiah comes down, wouldn't that be the thing that's on everyone's mind? That okay, well, these are the signs to look out for because the Messiah is coming down and all of this shit is gonna end. Like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's paying attention to that. That's why it's going to be like a thief in the night. Yep. Go ahead.
That's right. It says, verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety.
Right. So that's what's happening now. People are saying peace and safety. The peace is what? All this rioting and stuff is kind of calmed down right now. You don't see riots and stuff going on around here. People looting and stuff. So right now, people are at peace. People, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, people were not outside camping and chilling. So they don't even have to come out literally and say, peace and safety, but their actions. Because if it's a peaceful society, because 3 months ago, people were not outside. It wasn't peaceful. It wasn't safe. But now people are outside chilling, living their life, their regular peace and safety life. It's chill.
Their guards are down.
Their guards are completely down. You see, their guards are completely down. So they're saying what? Peace and what? Safety. It's safe to be outside. Oh, this corona thing, they're working on the vaccine anyway. Yep. You know, as long as I wear my mask. Oh, they saying that it's going down anyway. We don't really got nothing to worry about, bro. It's not that serious no more. Yo, I'm still trying to go outside anyway. Yo, the numbers is getting better. That's all peace and safety talk right there, man. You know, and their actions are proving it. Look, just right behind us, you got cars parked. Just like, it's like normal, like nothing ever happened. You see?
Yeah, because they're like, Jake is like, you pull the mask down for like 2 seconds. Oh, shoot, I'm not dead. Oh, yo, it's lit. Yo. Right. Take the mask off. All right, so now we chilling. You know, because we didn't get a reaction right when we did that action. You know, everything is all good. There's no reaction. You know, a prolonged reaction to Jake is no reaction.
That's it.
Until they got hit and they're like, yo, where'd this come from?
That's it.
So it says, For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. So they're not going to see it coming. It's not going to build up where they can see it. You know, here it is. This famine's getting ready to have an effect on this place. You know, and the economy's on its last legs, but people are now jumping into stocks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's trying to jump on that wave, not even knowing the correct things to invest. You got people talking about, oh, I'm going to teach you certain pointers. I got classes and, you know, show you one-on-one and how I started. You ain't even nowhere. You making like a few cents. You know, but they now jumping on the wave when it's about to collapse.
Right.
You know, they jumping outside when Esau's about to start shooting.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So
Jake really think they're on some special type of timings, and that's why it says sudden destruction cometh upon them, man. Because right now, like we said, everyone is chilling. Everyone is looking for, all right, what is the new thing that I got to do to make sure that my life is about to get back to normal? You're not thinking about, yo, let me get ready because all hell is about to break loose now.
Right.
They think that all hell has broken loose and we've recovered, or we're recovering now.
Right.
No. It's now about to begin. So if you think that all these things was happening, that's just prelims. The Lord hasn't even done nothing yet.
Right.
This is Esau just doing a test run. They said it. It's a live exercise. You know, we're just testing things. We see how our infrastructure gonna behave. We see how people gonna react. You know, we see how people, you know, how we're gonna be able to press down. Are people gonna fight back right away? You know, how are we going to be able to shut this whole globe down and then, you know, put fear in them and then establish a foundation that we could run on? They did that. That was a test. And they got what they were looking for, which is to instill the fear in people and to allow the people to what? To say, you know what? To hell with our liberties and our rights. Just do whatever you want to help us get back to normal again. You're not getting back to normal. So all hell is about to break loose. It's going to start unfolding. You see what I'm saying? It's like a rock, boom, boom, and you're climbing the rock, and the first one comes down and it starts raveling down. You're like, yo, what the fuck?
Avalanche.
Yeah, there you go.
Builds up as it's coming down.
That's it.
And these people, man, like you said, they're not aware of it, man. They think that the first attack, like the person has already thrown the attack, and now you about to counter. No. The attack hasn't even come yet. So you letting your guard down because you think, he done used up his ultimate, and he ain't even started attacking yet. He was waiting for you to let your guard down. He did a feint. You know, that's what the first wave was. It was a feint. And the Lord also did that as a test to see who has common sense, who has the knowledge to say, okay, it's in me, but it takes a certain scare or an event to wake me up. You have a lot of people that did wake up because of this whole Corona thing. You know, it shook them up, and they were like, all right, I need some connection to the Most High, and they woke up. And then you have the dumbasses who were just like, oh, and then shit calmed down, and then, oh yeah, I don't care no more. It's fine. I could go back to my regular life. So the Lord sees where you at. So when the real hell breaks loose and you try to do the shit again and run back, the Lord's gonna shut you out.
Right.
All right?
Right. Shut that shit down.
It says, sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. So we're ready, man. We're ready. So when that time comes, we know what time it is. We're not going to be wasting time asking questions of what's going on. What do we got to do?
Right.
Instead, we already know what time it is. So we're already on the move. All right. Now I got a few more. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. And if you want to take it prophetically too, they will be destroyed for lack of knowledge. Okay, they'll be destroyed because they when they had the place of repentance was yet open unto them, they didn't care. When they had liberty, they didn't consider it. All right, so the Most High is going to destroy you because you rejected the path to salvation.
Yeah, we keep saying it time and time again because that's prophecy, man. We gotta keep warning you. So that way the Lord, Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, tells you, if you tell the wicked man, right, and then he changes from his ways, his blood is not going to be on your hand.
Right.
But if you tell him and he doesn't listen, then his blood is off your hands and is on his head.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we are looking for the salvation of the elect, man. That's all we care about. That's why we keep saying it time and time again. If you're tired of hearing it, sit down someplace, bro. Turn off the freaking phone and go sit down someplace. Do whatever you got to. Just live your life, bro. This life is for you. This world here is for you. The 2/3 of our people, this is your type of shit. Okay, you're not thinking deep, you're not thinking far. You don't understand what consequences are for your actions. So we telling you about consequences is only gonna piss you off. So don't come out here, don't listen to what we gotta say. Just live your life. Our word is only for those who understand what consequences are about, and they understand the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
All right, you see, have an ear, let him hear.
Let him hear. Okay, go ahead.
So it says, Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. So the Most High is saying, look, you tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? You do this, then this is how I'm gonna move. This is how you moving. This is how I'm moving too. You see? That's okay. That you gonna piss the Lord off, but he's supposed to, just all them like he's your servant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I disrespect you, but when the time comes when I need you, you got to be there for me, or else you don't exist.
Right.
That's proud. Moving on. Go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that they may be for the time to come forever and ever. So if these words weren't important, why would the Most High have the prophets write them down, all right, for us to have in these times?
Right.
Ezra, it tells you that, look, the Lord had this record for the men that would live after us, okay, that they may have a path, that they may have a way, all right, to basically find the path. A chance I have in mercy.
Right.
So it says, verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not. And prophets of old were called seers. And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. That's what they want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that things are going to get worse. All right? If you go tell them now, they're going, nah, shut up, bro. We don't want to hear that. Right. What they want to hear is, it's over now. We're moving back to normal. Everything is going to be good. Don't worry about it. But that's not the truth. Okay? It says, get you out of the way. Get out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. So they don't want us anywhere near. They don't want us in the middle of their fun. They don't want us ruining it. So move, bro. I'm not trying to see you right now, bro. Get out of here, bro. Okay, because you gonna come with that Yahushua stuff. So get him out of here. Turn the Holy One away from before us. We don't want to hear that stuff right now. All right, well, you don't know how long we've been locked up. We finally get a chance to come out. You want to kill that? Right. Nah, bro, we don't want to hear that, bro. Get out of here with that shit. If Corona gonna come, shit, let it come. Right. But I'm having too much fun right now. Cool. Those same words will come back to bite you, because you don't really mean those words. You're saying that because you're comfortable. All right. It says, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
Right, so they trust in oppression, man. The whole system, scriptures tell you, Proverbs, is it 7:7?
Oppression maketh a wise man.
Or is it Ecclesiastes 7:7? Right. It says, oppression maketh a wise man mad. So we are the ones who we consider wise, all right? And we're the ones who, why are we wise? Because we see that this is oppression. There's a saying that says, a slave, or what does it say? A good slave is the one that thinks he's free. Okay, and we're the ones who will be considered bad slaves, because we're constantly fighting against the oppressor. Why you keep going out there and telling them about who we are and what they're doing wrong and why people should repent? That's causing problems for the oppressor. So he's looking at us, and you know why? Because ultimately the Lord has taken us out of that bondage of slavery, that mindset of oppression. You see what I'm saying? Esau, back then, he had to chain us physically because the minds were free. We're constantly trying to run away. Why would you want to chain somebody? Why would you want to not chain somebody whose mind is constantly wanting to run away, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's why you chain them. And over years, over the time, guess what? Their mindset changed. So now they thought that, oh, we're free. That's why you had Jake celebrating this Juneteenth shit. They think they're free. So Esau's like, I don't even got to put chains on you no more, because you, in the mind, you're already chained. You're not going to run away. I put the chains on you so you physically can't run, because you were thinking about an escape. But now your mind is changed, so you're not even thinking about an escape. There's no point in me putting chains on you physically. You're already a prisoner of yourself. You see what I'm saying? You believe in oppression. You trust in oppression. You trust in Esau's oppression onto you, man. You keep going back to Esau for help, Egypt for help. Okay, and that's going to lead to your own destruction. Just like them 2/3 of our people, back when the Lord took us out of the land of Egypt, what did they say? They went back. They wanted to go back to Egypt, man. Take us back to Egypt, because when we were there, we was able to eat and drink and chill and do what we got to do.
But yet you complaining in Egypt that you want to change. When the change come, you don't want the change anymore.
Right.
You see, but look, man, the Lord is like, I'm not going to stay here going back and forth with you. You want the change or not? Okay, you want the change? Shut up and be quiet then. That's why he had to purge Israel in the wilderness. And he's going to do the same thing this time, but this time he's not taking the whole nation. This time, you know what? I'm bringing down Egypt, but those of you who want to stay here, stay here. I'll bring it down with you. I'll bring you down with it. And the elect, come with me.
That's it.
All right, arise ye and depart. Come with me that ye be not partakers of her sins. And we will gladly, look, man, look, really, bro, we're happy. We want to be of the elect. We want to get delivered. The Lord is like, cool, you want, come my way. The 2/3, they don't want to get delivered. They don't want deliverance. They want to stay here. So stay here and die. Everybody gets what they want. Don't try to switch up in the last second and say, oh, no, this is not what I mind. Lord, like, all right, what about you? You're in the chariot. You want to switch with him? Hell no. Ain't nobody going to say that. So I'm sorry, bro. There's no space for you. Yeah. You know, because when you had the chance, you said no. You made your choice. So now you have to bear the consequences of it. So going on in Isaiah 30, verse 13, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. So it's like a dam that's cracked, very, very weak. Okay, and what's happening right now is there's a whole flood of water about to smash down that dam. Oh, Salak, that you don't see. You're talking shit, not knowing that you're standing right before that dam, and at any moment it can break. Now, you knowing that instead of getting a nice boat or getting a life jacket or something like that, you set up a barbecue and you're chilling in a nice tent. You know, knowing that if this dam was to break, I'm gonna die because there's a flood coming. Should I about to collapse anytime soon? So that's what the Lord is saying. Verse 14, and he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a sherd to take fire from the hearth, or to take water withal out of the pit. All right, so when the Lord brings this calamity, man, all right, all that stupid music stuff is gonna be shut down. Nobody's gonna be laughing, man. The common place is gonna be fear and sorrow. All right, when you see people, they're gonna be in a very solemn mindset, man. Okay, very, very solemn mindset. You know, when you watch movies and it's post-apocalyptic and it's like things you took for granted, coming across it will, like, you know, give you a nostalgic feeling where you might laugh for a few seconds. You know, you might find a bottle, an old store with a bottle of wine. You're like, oh shit, y'all found wine. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, for one night you chill.
Remember we used to drink wine?
Yeah, remember we used to drink wine? You know, now it's like things are so scarce, you know, like, yo, shit, that's a TV. You know what I'm saying? We used to watch that. Right. You know, but yeah, man, things I'm dragging it. But you know, things are gonna get real rough where things you had and you took for granted is gonna be much more valuable. You know, Blistex, you know, stuff. All right, so I got one more here. This is Isaiah chapter 13, and I start at verse 6. It says, howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. So it has already set the theme that the day of the Lord is going to be a day of destruction from the Almighty. It says, therefore shall all hands be sing. All right, we are building ourselves up in the spirit as where you are just chilling. Literally the 5 wise virgins and the 5 foolish virgins, you know, and you're just chilling, and when the cry comes, you're going to be locked out. Okay? So it says, verse 8, and they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. So there's going to be a lot of confusion, a lot of fear, okay? A lot of nervousness, people having heart attacks, all right? Verse 9, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Now I'm going to jump down, okay, and hit one of the key points because this is what we were thinking about while we did the video. All right, I'm going to jump to verse 11. I'll jump down again. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. So this isn't the Lord just doing it out of nowhere. He's doing it for a reason. He's going to punish you for your evil and your iniquity. Of your evil and iniquity, the Lord is going to punish you. All right, he's going to punish you. So it says, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So the same man you looked at with disgust and this, you know, because in your eyes, he would have been better off if he had a fresh ass lineup, you know, if he was in the world, damn, yo, he'd be on point. But that's a waste of a good looking guy because he's giving his life off to that Bible stuff. That's all he talks about. guess what? That same person who is ridiculed, you're going to turn around and look for that person, man. You know, you're going to turn around and try to seek mercy from that person because you're going to find out that you're in a very bad position. All right, you put yourself there. Verse 13, therefore, all right, no, jump down to verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So when they pull up and they start shooting and gunning people down, and you see one person gunned down, now you about to get up and run, it's going to be too late. They're going to have caught you already. All right, everybody that is found, and they're going to search through the houses too. They're going to search, and then you're going to meet some more outside. Okay. All right, we almost done. It says, their children, all right, because we see a lot of children out here, you know, their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished, man. Your children are going to be dashed to pieces before your eyes. You're going to see your children, all right, going through that tribulation and that trouble, okay, in front of you. All right, your wives are going to be ravished. All right, they're walking around with their ass out. Them troops are going to take them, man. Yeah. Okay, because those troops are coming for war. And in war, you have booty and spoils. So they're going to see you as booty and spoils. But they ain't going to wife you. They're going to have sex with you. They're going to rape you and they're going to kill you. And they're going to search your houses and just rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat, man. And we're not saying this because it's like, oh, we're some fear mongers who just love and we're sick and twisted. No, this is the judgment that's set to come. We're just telling you, look, repent or else you're going to go through it. All right. I'm going to read verse 16 again and then we can close it on that. It says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Imagine how sorrowful that'll be when you can't do anything about it. It says, and their houses shall be spoiled. So wherever you call home, you think you're about to go back there? No more. If you manage to escape, just know that that's not your home anymore. It says, their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished, man. That means forcefully taken. Okay? So, hey, that might be in front of your face too, and then you die. That might be the last thing you see before you die. All right?
Hey, it's the book of Proverbs chapter 1 verse 24, and then we close it out. Because I have called and you refused, and the calling, this is all part of the calling. Us coming out here and doing these videos and telling you to repent, that's all part of the calling. It says, you refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof. So going back to the laws, statutes, and commandments that we tell people to abide by, they don't do that. Okay, verse 26, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So all the things that the brother just touched on is all going to come to pass, and the Lord says he's going to laugh when those times come, man. Okay, meaning what? If you're going through some shit and somebody's laughing at you, that means they're not taking whatever you're going through serious. And that means they have no plans or intentions to help you. Yep. It's not that serious. That's what they're going to tell you. All right, verse 27, when your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. And that's because the Lord is going to take his men off the streets and off the YouTube. So you're not going to be able to go on the comment board and type your questions and, hey, brother, I was thinking about, do you think you could do a video on this to edify? No, none of that stuff is going to exist, man. Okay. Guess what? Verse 29, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear. They did not choose the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right. So these people live in the life of fearlessness, man. They don't have that appropriate fear, which is the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and that's going to lead to their destruction because it's that fear that keeps us in line. But if you don't have that fear, then you have nothing to keep you in line. You're going to walk straight to the destruction, straight to the slaughter, and that's what people are being led to right now.
That's right. It says they hated knowledge because look, when it's a process. Before you come into this truth, you know what I'm saying? You go to the men of the Lord so you can hear the mind of the Lord. Right. You know, you can hear the counsel of the Lord. All right. But once over time you become a man of the Lord, then, you know what I'm saying, like the Lord will deal with you in the spirit. Right. Those certain decisions, now you have more knowledge on how to deal with it so you can make a sound decision. All right. Exactly. Now, when all hell breaks loose, if you haven't been staying on point, all right, and learning, thinking you can constantly just rely on brothers, when that time comes, you're going to be on your own. And if you haven't developed a way to make decisions by yourself based on the scriptures, okay, or discern through the spirit, then you're going to be asked out. Because if you're depending on another man to discern the spirit for you, all right, and instead of, as he's doing it, you picking up on it and learning and trying to get that, guess what? You're gonna be screwed over.
Right.
You know, when you by yourself, you're gonna be screwed over because you're gonna be scared. And if you're not rooted in the faith, if you're not the elect, you're gonna lose it.
Oh yeah.
All right, you're gonna lose it, man. So look, take advantage of the time you have, man. You don't have all eternity, man. All right, watch the video, study, pray, and make good use of your time. Don't just sit there and say, I'm gonna just watch videos and, you know, that's it. Take the extra step, man. All right, do some research, study and fast, okay? You got to build yourself up, man, because in that time, the trial is coming for everybody, okay? Now, if you haven't, look, man, Lord willing, we're gonna do good. So you gotta, you know, get into that mindset of being able to do good for yourself, because we can't run your race. All right, we all gotta, at the end of the day, seek ye your own salvation. All right, so hey, that's pretty much it. Okay, Lord willing, that was edifying unto the elect. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rechak Kodash. And hey, man, just those of you who are doing what you gotta do, man, stay in the spirit. You're gonna be very, very grateful for it. And for those of you who are not, repent, or else the judgment